Hi guys, long time no see. Currently at the office, um, waiting for the events to start later. But I just wanted to talk. Sometimes I just want to talk, but what I wanted to talk about was fear and like fear of the unknown. Essentially, everything that you do, every decision you make, every person you decide to be friends with, any person you decide to trust, any venture you choose to take on, any risk that you want to take can go left or right. But if you don't take the risk, you can't win or lose. If you don't play the game, you can't win or lose. You can't be so scared of losing that you don't play, because what if you win? What if you actually win? So you can't be afraid to take chances or take risks. Sometimes you might not even be able to see like the result of taking that particular risk, but you have to trust that whether it goes good or bad, you've done it. At the end of the day, you can say you tried. If you don't try, what's the point? That's so, yeah, that's how I'm feeling this morning. So it's very, my motivation isn't all the way there, but why would I not try instead of giving up? I can say my motivation isn't there. I'm gonna go home. I'm not gonna come into work today. I don't actually have to be here, but I would rather be here and give 110%. Because if I'm not giving 110%, then why am I doing that? What is the point? If you're not gonna give your all when you do something, if you're not gonna love with your whole heart, if you're not gonna trust with your whole heart, you can't be doing 50-50. It's zero or none. It's binary. On or off. There's no 50% on, one foot in, one foot out. It don't work like that. I'm a jump in the deep end. I always do it with everything, and it's not always good, but I'd rather jump in the deep end than spend half an hour trying to dip my toe in and get used to the cold water. I don't work like that. What was I just about to say? Something about jumping in the deep end. I don't remember. I hope that everyone's okay. Remember that there's going to be tests in life. You're tested when things go well and when they go bad. How you react to stuff, how it changes your character, how you view yourself in the first place. I often get caught up defining myself by my achievements, my efforts, and so I feel like that's where my ego comes into it, because I tell myself, nah, I'm doing enough, I'm working hard enough. There's no such thing as working hard enough. You can always work harder, otherwise everything I want will be mine already. So I'm going to keep on working harder. Oh, that's what I was going to say. My cousin calls me an extremist. Because I like to call it being very disciplined, but it's because I grew up in a very disciplined household. So I'm just used to strictness. I don't mind it. The disciplined man is the free man, because he has the power to say yes and no accordingly to what he wants. Not he, but he or she. Anyway, one is free when one is disciplined, because one has the power to say no to things that do not align with them. And I feel like that's where I need to, I'm just in a zone where I'm like, oh, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing what feels right to me. But clearly that hasn't worked, because I'm not where I want to be right now. So it's about improving my habits, each one by 1%, improving. And this is what I'm saying about defining myself. So I'm like, oh, but why should I have to change myself to get where I want to get to in life? And it's not me changing myself just by implementing new habits that are better for me, by saying no to things that aren't so good for me all the time. That doesn't mean that I'm changing myself for the life that I want to live. Like, I'm still being me. I'm just making better choices. I'm just establishing new routines and new habits. So it's like this internal warfare of, I just want to be myself and I want to be a better version of myself. But then it's like, well, you love yourself now, so why not like just be like this? That's where you have to love yourself to want better for yourself. I feel like a lot of people don't, so we don't take our own advice. I can give the best advice to anyone around me, my friends, my family, strangers, but to myself, I don't know, it's weird. But I think it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so 10 a.m. thoughts on a Saturday in October 2021. I'm gonna vlog the event today. It should be really good. I'll probably even take you guys on the Living Culture exhibition. Actually, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next segment of the video. Hi guys, I have a cold, so currently, I'm not gonna say I'm dying because that's dramatic, but I'm tired. I have a long day of work ahead of me. Well, it's gonna be fun. We've got a drum circle today. I wish I could flip the camera.
Going back to the same place again. So that's how it goes. So right, left, and left. Left, back, left. So let it go. Ready? Go. Right, left, and left. Left, right, and right. Right, left, and left. Left, right, and right. Right, left, and left. Left, right. So this time we are going to add a hand. So, and left, right, so we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, go down a bit, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, I want the way you're dancing, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, so I move to the spiritual aspect. So spirituality, Africans, we respect our priests. What we've got here are brooms. We know that brooms obviously are used to sweep dirt in our houses, but there are more to it. In Africa, brooms are used as catchers of thieves for justice system. So if something like, say, your phone, I pick up your phone and you suspected that I picked it up and I deny that it wasn't me, we consult the priest. For justice sake, they'll put this broom around my neck, and until I confess, this broom will strangle me to death. It was a system of justice.
5, 3, 7, 8. So, based on me, 5, 3, 7, 8. 5, 3, 7, 8. 5, 3, 7, 8. So this time we continue. Bang, 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 bang. So base and meat, base and meat, base and meat. 5, 3, 7, 8.
It's Sunday. I think this is going to be the end to the blog, even though, vlog, whatever it's called, even though I only started it yesterday. But, I have a cold. So when I woke up this morning, I was just like, do you know what, Ebony? Go back to sleep, innit? Because you need extra rest now. And now I've woken up again. And obviously I still got a cold, but I feel a bit better. I sweated it out. And I feel like I was on the verge of not giving up, but burning out, because I wasn't taking a rest. So I feel like I definitely needed one day to just lie in and just not worry about anything. I'm gonna, not the whole day, just the morning. So I've spent like maybe an hour here, which is enough. I'm gonna get up and go do some stuff now. But I wanted to talk about like the journey. I understand why in the past something I thought was gonna work didn't work, and it's because I had no patience. Like, the maximum I'd wait is maybe maybe like 3-4 months, and things do change and things start working, but then you're like, why am I not where I want to be yet? And it's because you have to keep on going. This is gonna be like years of non-stop work. Years of hard work. So obviously know that before you jump in it, before you try and achieve your goals. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of missing out and and the thing is, I don't cut anything out of these videos, so you lot are just gonna have to watch that. But a lot of saying no to things that you might have done before, not as much. You might not be able to, like, you might not be able to go out as much, blah blah blah. A lot of saying yes to things that you've never done before, which can be scary, but it's also exciting. I feel like the other side of fear is excitement, because it's just something that you don't know about. So you might be scared of what might happen, but you're excited too, because it can go anyway. But yeah, don't give up. Just keep on going. Obviously, remember to rest. Don't burn out, because I always think, cool, I'm just going to go hard for the next 4 months, then I can chill. But that's not how it's going to work. I'm going to have to go hard for the rest of my life. So I might as well start implementing a balance now to make sure that I never crash and I never burn out. Because that is not cute. It's not pretty. It's not mentally stabilizing. It's very destabilizing. And then that's how I always end up in like a mentally weak space and something happens. But yeah, don't give up. Don't. I'm not even joking. Like, what is the point? There's a song called Cycle by Sabrina Claudio, so go listen to it. And she says, I didn't make it this far just to make it this far, and I didn't work this damn hard just, I mean, not to leave my own mark. Like, think of everything that you've been through so far, and first of all, think of like your own personal story. So when you do reach your goals and when you are where you want to be, think of how mad that transition is going to be. Because where I'm coming from and where I'm trying to go, 2 different dimensions, 2 different worlds, 2 different environments, 2 different problems and blessings, and it's just somewhere I've never been before. And the other thing I was going to say was, I don't remember. Hold on. So I said about cycle, not coming this far just to make it this far. So imagine the transition between where you come from and where you're going. And also think of all the work that you've put in. It's not for nothing. So you just have to keep on building on that. Like everything that I've done before with my business, because obviously I quit in the middle. I don't think anyone really knew though, because I wasn't really on social media anyway. When I deleted my website, I might know, so people knew. There was no culture base. Anyway. What was I even saying? Why do I keep on forgetting? Oh, think of all the work that you put in. I kept on trying to separate the old cultured ways from when I started again, but it's not that. Oh, I put in so much work and built up everything that I did last time. And even though like I started a new Instagram page and it's like a whole different, only some of my old customers moved over, it actually doesn't matter because I still did that. So I know that I'm capable of doing that. Do you get it? So it's just building on top of that, building from what I've already learned and learning more. And I think that that's where I was going wrong a lot. So just always thinking that I'm right. I'm not saying that I'm like never right. Obviously, sometimes I will be. It's my life. I make my decisions, but also understanding that I might be wrong. So I'm willing to learn. That doesn't always mean, like my aunt said, she didn't get it. I'm so stubborn, but I will still come and ask her for advice. And I said, yeah, because I want to hear someone else's perspective. You might tell me and that you might explain it to me in a way that I can't see it because I'm locked in my own vision based on what I've been through and what I'm going through and who I am. So I will take into consideration your advice. Sometimes I might take the advice. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what I have to do for me. Do you get it? But yeah, that's me being stubborn. No, I'm gonna go and remember how to say stubborn in Yoruba and I'll say it in the next video. But yeah, I don't really care if people think I'm stubborn because I'm just doing me. And don't give up. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog thing that I've started. Hopefully I'll be consistent with it. I'll try. And have a good day and always smile and be good vibes and just don't worry about anything. I feel like worry comes from not being in the current moment, because when I do start to worry and say, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff to do, my to-do list just keeps on getting longer, I'm sitting there worrying about it instead of just getting the stuff done first of all. And then secondly, if I stop and breathe and I look around my room or I look around wherever I am, what do I need to be worried about in this current moment? I'm alive. I'm healthy. If I'm hungry, go get something to eat. If you're thirsty, go get something to drink. Whatever the problem is right now, deal with that problem. Then you can start taking stuff off your to-do list. Literally. And I used to, like, I still try and keep a plan, but I'm just a bit more free moving with it because you never know what might happen. Sometimes I go into work and then it's like, oh, we have to do this, this and this. And I'm not home till 9 p.m. and I had a whole plan of what I'm going to do after work from 1 p.m. Do you get it? You never know. So just be flexible. I'm going to stop talking now. Thank you. Bye.